Hi there, Pisces. It's Maria from the Tarot Shop here, and this is your 24 cards for 2024. I'm going to do a 12-month reading, literally 2 cards per month. One is the theme of what's going on, and then the second one will give us a clarifier of the situation. I've had to pop the overhead light on, so I'll pop the crystal down in a minute to take the glare away while we're reading. So this is 2024 for Pisces and 12 months ahead. As I always say, please remember that you are actually the master of your own destiny, not cards. But it's an opportunity for the tarot to give you a heads up on incoming energies. Right, okay, so I normally do this in a big circle all the way around in the astrological wheel, but I can't do that obviously because I don't have the space. So we do what we can, don't we? So that's the first card. I'm just going to turn these guys over so that I can get a general feel for what's coming. It's taking a peek. You know, when you do this thing where you kind of, are you one of these people that reads through a book, but reads the ending of a book before you? I am. I'm not afraid to. I suppose that's why I am the way I am. I'm a little bit on the nosy side. Okay, so then we're going to lay another on top of all of them. I usually do it one by one, but let's live life dangerously. Okay, pop those to one side. So the first card is a sense of isolation, Pisces. You're believing that actually you've got to do it yourself. I don't know what this is, but it's a general flavour, or the theme for the month is in order to get anything done, this is a thought process, it's not reality, because swords are thoughts. I think in order to get anything done, I've got to do it myself. And also there's juggling finances here. So you are taking over, taking control of it yourself, basically going off and doing your own thing to juggle the finances. In February, you have, so moving on from that, this month, the message is about at home. And it's about, the moon is about unexpected surprises. So something becomes unearthed at home environment, or something that creates stability in your life. For example, you discover something about your home, or you discover, I'm trying to think what you might discover. Like, say, for example, you've got one of these metal detectors and you discover something in the garden, or you discover some kind of buried or hidden thing at home, something that you've put down somewhere and you've completely forgotten where it was, or you discover some stuff in the attic. So there's discovery to be had at home. And it's quite major, because you've got, it could be that you find something from an ancestor or something like that. There's some kind of treasure to be found really at home. And that's in February. That's the theme for February. In March, we got a happy time. Is it a birthday time? Of course, it's going to be happy. You've got a happy time here with regards to finances, and you've got the Queen of Pentacles here, which says, I'm taking care of my money. I'm happy because now I'm able to take care of my finances. So that might be what you've discovered at home. So you've made this discovery, and then it's allowing you to have this little piece of happiness. Also, I think that March is also Easter time, so you may be looking to do a little bit of traveling there as well. In April, you have 2 major arcana cards again. You are doubling up on your major arcana here. You've got 1, 2. Well, that's one a month. These are 2 now. So this is quite, the first part of the year definitely moves you forward, shall we say, and it feels as if it's from a financial point of view at home. The following month, there's education here, there's training, there's shared knowledge. So you're either giving or receiving wisdom, and this is with regards to inner strength. So there's an event here in your life during this month where you're working with these 2 energies, the Hierophant, which is about knowledge, sharing, giving and receiving of knowledge, and this is about strength. So it could be that you're being really supportive to somebody and telling them and sharing your inner strength, in able to help them move forward. It feels as if that's the sort of thing you will be doing. You'll be very supportive and very strong, pulling on that inner strength of your own in order to be able to help give knowledge, give and receive knowledge, or it can be that you are doing this and then it creates this sense of strength and power within yourself. So the keywords are knowledge, sharing, giving and receiving, strength. Okay. And then the following month we have moving forward into plainer waters. You can see that this is like choppy waters here. Usually somebody is guiding you into happier, still waters, into calmer times in your life. And also there's generosity financially here. So it looks as if maybe somebody is going to treat you and take you away, perhaps a weekend or something like that, or a nice little holiday, or there's something here where somebody is being very generous in order to be able to provide you with this opportunity to move forward. The following month, there is an ending here. So it looks as if you're closing the chapter on this part of your life, or this worry side of your life, because you've got the new beginning here financially. So you're closing a door on a financial situation in the past. It's like a job or something that you've been committed to financially in order to have this new financial venture. So that's what happens that month. And then the following month, you need to really, you've got two major arcanas again. So you've got two major arcana here and, two major arcana here and two major arcana. So a couple of months later, you've now moved through where you've released this thing from the past and you're moving forward. And then you go through a period of time. These two cards sit together so beautifully. You can see that she's surrounded by a column on both sides. And this is about the High Priestess. It's about intuition, it's a very, very, very spiritual card, but deep knowledge. It's dreams and coincidence. It's about being in the flow. You see, she hides in her lap there, only for those that deserve it, the hidden knowledges to life, or the hidden wisdom in life. And she shares that with you this month. And it's usually through things like dreams, coincidences, synchronicity, signs, messages, books. It's like you see an article somewhere and it makes sense. So there's some synchronicity going along here. So you pay eyes wide open this month to listen to what the universe has to say to you and to be guided towards the justice, which is your right place, the thing that you deserve. It's about justice for you. What's right for me? What's in it for me? How do I get what I wanted? So it's a hugely significant month where you basically listen to the intuition, you get into the flow because you're about to be guided, or you are guided this month, to what is rightfully yours. The following month, we've got a clarity. So you're getting a clear idea on how to cope with things. This is about how to cope with physical exhaustion. You see this guy here, he's a bit worn out because he's been through the wars. You can see he's quite exhausted. Absolutely fine, standing up straight, and just a bit wary, like what's going on to come up, it's about trust and about the fact that actually not everybody is out to get you. It does feel a little bit like that, but actually you're not, you're absolutely fine. So you have some clarity around how to structure and strategize your life and move forward where you're not so exhausted. So it's about finding inner peace and finding a way to move forward. And this could be with regards to work. The following month, you're having much fun at work. This is the card of taking care of, things that need doing. So you're getting on and doing things, but in a fun way, because the wands are very fiery and very passionate and very active. And this is about professional work. So you are finding a way to have fun at professional work. So it could be that you actually are really enjoying yourself. Then it's a good month with regards to work. The following month, you're feeling a little bit cut off again. You've kind of like looped back into this mental situation where you think that you aren't entitled to something. You think that it's never going to come. You think you don't deserve it. You think that this is where you belong, in this place here where you can't see, you can't move. But actually, that's not true. It's just almost like you have too much on offer and it's difficult to know what to choose. So you're not trapped. You've got plenty to choose from, is what the cards are saying. But for some reason, that's playing on your mind that month. So hopefully you'll remember that. And remember, there is actually plenty to choose from and plenty on offer. This is usually when somebody's single and they're looking for somebody and they're like, oh, well, there isn't anybody and I'm stuck in this situation. Well, actually, no, there are plenty to choose from. I don't mean to be, flippant about that, but that's that sort of thing. The following month, You've got the Temperance card, which is about, it's again a major arcana. And this is the card of finding balance. So not too much work. And what do they say? Too much work and not enough play makes Jack a dull boy, or something like that. I can't remember it, to be honest with you. But it's about getting the balance right in your life. And temperance is very much, I can find it quite frustrating because I just like to go like a bull in a china shop around everywhere. And actually, every now and again, we have to stop and smell the roses. That's this card. Stop and smell the roses. And actually, there's a significant change here in a partnership. Now, if you're in a relationship, this is the coming together of two people. You become unioned over something. You join and you're on the same path, the same direction. You agree, you're in harmony, you're working together towards something. And it's the joining of two people. It's a physical person coming together of two people for a joint venture. This can be proposals, finding love, commitment. It's always commitment. So there's a commitment here. The following month in December, you're looking at the world and going, right, okay, it's been a bit of a year. And actually now what I need to decide, what do I want to do for next year? So where am I? What decision do I need to make about where is my place in the world? Where do I belong? And how do I get there? So it's a very decisive end to the month. You are doing the Christmas thing again, you know, taking on too much, and you've got so much to do. There's not any point really me saying anything about don't take on too much and allow other people to get in. You're not particularly predisposed to, I can't say that, to sharing workload. So I think maybe a good year for you to do that. I don't know. You probably won't listen, but you've got this tendency to take on too much. Okay. You are making a decisive end to the year where you're deciding where you want to go in life and what you want to do moving forward, but you have a tendency to take on too much. So that, Pisces, is your 2024 reading, 24 cards. Next, I would just write them down, literally pop both cards down, write keywords for them, put them in your diary and see what happens in each month. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for your time and happy 2024.